Adjectives. We are going to continue our work with adjectives, this time working with adjectives for sound and texture. Identifying adjectives is easy because they describe how something may sound or feel or taste or smell. We're going to focus on the sounds and the feels. Okay? For instance, the kite landed with a quiet bump. Tells us how it sounded. Or the grass on the meadow felt soft. Tells us how it feels. Okay? When you have a sentence that contains 3 or more adjectives, remember you need to put a comma after each adjective of the first 2 adjectives, and then put an and before you include your third adjective. So let's work together with this example. The sand felt hot, comma, rough, comma, and sticky. See the commas after the first 2 adjectives and the word and before our third. Let's look at these sentences and see if we can find the adjectives that talk about sound and texture. We walk in the wet mud. Where's our adjective? Right, wet is our adjective. Our dog has a loud bark. Our adjective is loud, and it tells us how it sounds. Sophia whispers in a soft voice. Soft describes how her voice sounds. We feel the cool breeze. Cool gives us how the breeze felt, the texture of it. We pick up a smooth stone. Smooth tells us the texture of the stone. 6 and 7, we need to add commas between the first 2 adjectives. So the dough felt soft, comma, moist, comma, and sticky. Do number 7 on your own with your learning adult. Let's practice on page 192 in your reader's notebook. Here is more practice with adjectives for sound and texture. For 1, 2, and 3, you're going to draw a line under the adjective and then write it on the line. And for 4 and 5, you're going to draw a line under each adjective and add commas. Very similar to what we just did on the projectable. So you may pause the video now and do this, and come back to the video where we're going to look in your student book. Turn in your student book now to page 110 and 111. Let's read together kinds of adjectives at the top of the page. Some adjectives describe by telling how things taste, smell, sound, or feel. Here's an example for each one. Taste. We ate sweet berries before we flew kites. That describes how the berries tasted. The air smelled fresh and clean. That tells us how the air smelled. For sound, we gave a loud cheer when our kites flew up. And for feel, the warm sun shined down on us. Felt warm. Okay? Now, we're going to I'm going to walk through this, and then I'm going to have you pause the video and do the try this, and then you will be done. Work with a partner or your learning adult. Find the adjective in each sentence here, 1 through 5. Decide if it tells how something tastes, smells, sounds, or feels. And then use the adjective that you find in each sentence in a new one. Your grammar and writing. When you revise your writing, look for places to add adjectives to tell how things taste, smell, sound, or feel. So pause the video and do the try this, working with those 5 sentences in the bluish box.